Hello, welcome back to Shadow of the Colossus. We are in the final episode, the final stretch. As you can probably tell by the runtime, it's probably like an hour long. Maybe not actually. Well, it depends on how the second Colossus goes, but we are on our way to Colossus number 15, Argus. A-R-G-U-S. Honestly, this one's a little bit interesting with how you actually take it out, but for the most part, it's just a reskin of the first one. Honestly, like, it's slightly different, but it's mostly the same. How do you actually get up here? I forget. Whee! Yeah, it's not this way. Yeah, this is how you get in here. I went to the wrong side. I thought, ooh, hello. I didn't know there was one here. Give me your fucking tail. Oh yeah, thanks, Aggro, leaving me behind in the dust like that. Hooray, I got a tiny bit of stamina. Really, it feels like the stamina becomes completely, like, terrible. Like, you get nothing out of it at a certain point. Yeah, once again, we must leave Aggro behind for this fight. As we do for pretty much all of them. I think there's only 2 where you're required to have Aggro. There's, oh no, 3. There's well, yeah, I guess you're not required to have Aggro for Bassaran, but Dirge you need it, Yeah, Dirge you need Aggro, and for Phalanx you need Aggro. Everything else you don't really need it. I mean, you should use Aggro for Bassaran, but I don't think you need to. You just can. Yeah, here is Colossus number 15. I don't know how this is a city. Also, there is a valley. Might be wondering. Where is it? Is it hiding somewhere? Where the fuck is it? Yeah, it's not here yet. And much like Phalanx, it'll arrive. It will arrive. All in due time, dear viewer. All in due time. I would say, this one does have a few mechanics I don't really like, but I can deal with it. Everybody, say hello to Argus. There he is. It did say he fell into a valley. Just so happens he's now coming back out. He looks like a big monkey, big scowling monkey. He's very angry. But yeah, am I crazy for thinking that he looks very similar to the first Colossus, Valus? Got Digigrade legs though. Fun fact, he also has 2. So he's got 1, of course, on his dome piece, and 1 on his hand, which is, you know, holding a weapon. So that's gonna be pretty difficult, huh? We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Don't you worry. Hey, buddy. You mind stepping on me? Not in like a kinky way, in a, like, I need you to step on me to be able to progress this. Please. Please. Please do it. Yeah, da boy. Ah, fuck. I was trying to jump so that didn't happen. There we go. Thank you. Bye. Have a beautiful time. Yeah, I recently found out that is from something I forgot what it's from now, but I found out where it comes from, and I was not expecting it to be where it came from. It's so not helpful. Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be where it's from. Yeah, real helpful there, jackass. And it's from a show though, which is the most confusing part. Need to smack this. Smack it! Yeah, I know, big achy shoulder. Yeah, give it a good old whack. There we go. Because he knocks down these blocks and I can climb up. Hey, buddy. I need you to, frankly, right now, not do anything. Yeah, remember how, Dorman was like, a fool it is not, to, I think it was Celosia? Yeah, this one is a fool. He's a big old dummy. A big old idiot. Come on. Come on, hit me. You know you wanna. Do it, you stupid fuck. I'm hitting him right in his weak spot. Come on, you can do it. I'm trying to not, okay, so basically I need him to, yeah, I need him to do that. Which breaks it. And falls to bits. Yeah, so I was trying to egg him to do that so that I didn't fall. And instead it just all collapses underneath him. Oh, yeah, that was perfect. That was sick. That was a perfect 10 out of 10 landing. I don't care what anyone says. There we go. I just wanted him to stop so I can get a good stab in. I think he's one more stab away. There we go. There we go, and now his sigil is gone. What are you doing? What are you, like, getting into position? Is it me, or did you just kind of sound like Godzilla there for a sec? I don't want to fall off him yet, because there's a little bit more I need to do. Because he has a wound right here. There's a reason for this wound. It makes him drop his weapon. I think no matter what, you are forced to fall off here. Oh no, maybe not. I remember being forced to fall. I guess it's just good to fall off rather than being forced to. Oh, come on, Wanda. Really? He's trying to shake me off. See, this is one of those moments where, why wouldn't he just, like, close his hand if he really wanted to kill me? Because look, now I'm in your hand. You just easily, like, close his hand and kill me, but no, he just lets me stab him. I think that is why the final stab is in the hand, like, in the palm of its hand, so that you're not stabbing in there multiple times. You can instead just get one quick one off. Because if you had to do like 3 or 4 stabs on that, it would be really weird. Like, why doesn't he just close his hand to crush me? Or even, he could have used his other hand to, like, I guess you could say with a lot of ones, they could like wipe themselves to get rid of you. But then that just becomes unfair, and like you're on a time gate. And with how the game works, I bet some of the physics would fuck up and they would just be like, there's just skipping the time code, the time. Hey Mono, skipping the time constraint. Last Colossus. Boom! There we go. 15 of 16 destroyed. We've actually been rather close to the final one before. In the last episode, the way I went kind of got us near it. Unintentionally. Finally, the last Colossus. The ritual is nearly over. Thy wish is nearly granted. But someone now stands to get in thy way. Yeah, literally stands. You'll see what I mean by that. Make haste, for time is short. Why is time short? I mean, it is not actually short. You could ride around here for 3 weeks and nothing would change. But why is time short, huh? Why do I need to hurry, huh? It's not like they're going anywhere. They're giant colossi. They don't exactly hide very well. Well, Celosia, Cenobia, and Kurimori probably could. The rest of them, not so much. I don't think that's how that works, big man. But could you imagine if this game took place and like all the like you could choose to go to whatever Colossus you wanted, barring the last one, and you got to like see them roaming around in this massive open world. You just saw like Gaius walking off in the distance and you could like take him out. That would be so cool. It wouldn't really work that well because a lot of the level design for some of the Colossus, like Gaius, like Argus, they just wouldn't work. Like Celosia, Cenobia, and Kuromori, it wouldn't work because they require their environments to be deadly. And Dirge, and Bassaran, and Pelagia. Yeah, it wouldn't work, but it would be fucking cool, wouldn't it? I know there's a game called like Prey of the Gods or something like that, Pray for the Gods, which is a similar idea as Shadow of the Colossus, like open world survival, hunting these massive fucking creatures. Though I heard mixed things about it. I heard it's not that good, and I've also heard it's abandonware. The developers just never finished it. And it just wasn't that good to begin with. Which is a shame, because I would kill for this kind of game. Well, that kind of game. I'd kill like a proper full AAA release of it. Well, more like AA. AAA is not in a good spot. Yeah, down way off over there is our final quarry. Malice. I believe it's supposed to be Malice, like malicious intent kind of thing, but it's M-A-L-U-S, not M-A-L-I-S. No, M-A-L-I-C-E, which is the correct Malice. This one's M-A-L-L-U-S. It's hard to see, but it's right in the nook of, right through the ass crack of that valley. By the way, you can go there at any time. You just can't enter. Much like every other Colossus. Sure, you can go there early, but there's no point. You can't do anything there. Yeah. We are so close, though. Yeah. Look how desolate this place is. It's beautiful. I love this kind of atmosphere. This, like, empty plains, but like not quite right. There's something weird, some weirdness going on. So good. I love it so much. And like this is menacing, but also, again, very pretty. They put so much detail into the rocks of all things, which is really weird to say. Yep, right in there, right through that gate. This is kind of why the game doesn't have a day-night cycle, because if it did, you would have to come here at a specific time of day to be able to do this, because hey, good work, aggro. Because this is, like, the sun is beaming directly through here. And also, I have to do this. Yeah, if you come here early, you can't open that door. But doesn't that feel really final? It feels very Legend of Zelda. I love The Legend of Zelda. I should play Toilet Princess. Oh, that'd be cool. I remember starting Twilight Princess. Sorry, I watched Game Grumps start playing it way ages ago, and they got like halfway through it and then stopped, and that's kind of where I stopped. I haven't played Toilet Princess in years. I got it on the Wii U. I played it for like 2 hours or something, like a really short amount of time. Got stuck and then just refunded it. Well, not refunded it, sorry. I got rid of it. I gave it back to EB Games at the time. We actually need aggro right now. Because... Run aggro! Run aggro, go! Yeah. Aggro bucks you off. Bye, aggro. Our trusty noble steed. You won't be forgotten, aggro. Again, I've played this game like 8 times. It's not that sad to me anymore. It is really sad though. I cried when I first saw that. In a perfectly timed rain. Now is not a time for anything else other than fucking vengeance. Let's get our vengeance, shall we? It's not this way. It helps if we go the right direction. But yeah, now I can't even use this. I can. Why? There's no light. Maybe it's that the game's just a little confused. It's like, well, there's no light, but like, you're supposed to be in an area that has light. I kind of forgot I could climb this. Yeah, much like Gaius, this guy is also in a little bit of an arena. Oh, come on, Wanda. What are you wimping out about? You climb over the fucking rock. I totally forget where to go here, to be honest. Okay, I was just stupid. I was supposed to go. I was thinking this feels like the right way to go. Sort of creates a nice, like, stair platform, but it didn't feel right. That was just me being dumb. I'm still not sure if jumping is faster than climbing, but I always kind of resort to jumping because it feels quicker, especially on Colossus. Oh, come on. That was just a wimpy jump. There we go. That's the good jumps. Could you imagine Wanda's grip strength? He could probably pick up a rock and fucking crush it into dust. He's that... There we go. I didn't fuck it up this time. The game just wanted to be a bit of a dick for no reason. I said, nah, you didn't grab that. You fell right off, idiot. But it's good practice for what's to come. We're gonna fucking need it. Well, I'm gonna fucking need it, that's for sure. Interesting how the rain doesn't create any slick surfaces that make it difficult to do anything. Nah, it's perfectly normal, perfectly easy. Can you see him yet? I wonder where the Colossus is. Where could he possibly be? I don't know. I don't know where the Colossus could be. He could be anywhere. There he is. So I think he's vertically the tallest. But I don't think he's the biggest. I think Phalanx is still the biggest in terms of size. But of all the ones that stand upright, he's the biggest. He's the tallest. So it's the highest up we get to go. He's taller than Gaius. Not by much, but he is taller. But he's like a giant dude with bracelets and rings and wearing a battle dress. Which makes it a little disappointing because he doesn't move. He just does this. He fires fireballs at you. The same way like Bassaran did. Ah, my boy Bassaran. Yeah, half the fight is getting to him. He's a bit of a son of a bitch. Because the annoying part is, you can, so you have to, ooh, there's a coin? There's a coin up there. I'm not gonna get it now, not worth it. So the annoying part is, you could, you know, make all this progress, get super far, and then he does that, and knocks you down. Or if you get caught out in the open, he can knock you down, and just continue to blast you. This is where the roll actually comes in handy, so you like roll in and out of cover. Kill! Hell yeah, rolled right into it, literally. We haven't even started scaling him yet. I'm telling you, half the fight is getting to him. Because unlike all the others, he starts attacking you on fucking sight. The only difference is he can't move. Which I think is one of the biggest letdowns. Like, he's so cool. He's got a really cool design. He even has feet. But he can't move. Like, are we kidding? Why not? Could you imagine this dude walking around, like, you get to a certain point, like right here, and you just hear like, boom, 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 and you get up here, and you see he's like moved a couple steps. That'd be so cool. So yeah, this part sucks because he can fire right into this hole. And do that. Put me all the way back on my ass. God damn it, Wanda, get up. Oh god, what's up, Dad? Jesus Christ. We are right under him. Not quite. We're damn near it. Let me move. I am almost dead. That's not good. That is really not good. I just need to make it into one of those holes. Woo! Imagine if the fall killed me. It wouldn't, but that would sucked. Oh god, now we're gonna be hearing that. What is this fucking Legend of Zelda where you hear the whoop 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 because you're close to death forever. At least we get auto heal. Yeah, now we are under him. The fight truly begins. By the fight, I mean we just climb the motherfucker. He doesn't do anything. Not as many interesting mechanics now you actually get to him. You just figure out how to climb him, really. Which is not very difficult. Just go up. Oh, how do you climb it? It makes no sense. It's very geometrically confusing. It's also made of, like, fences. Like, why does he have fences? Why are there fences on his body? Why are there shackles? Like, what is this? It's like a giant battle dress, as I call it. It's so weird. It's almost like this was built on it, rather than it just being how it is naturally. Like, all the others, they kind of look like armor, or like clothes, or just like bits of the surroundings. I mean, Argus's sword just looked like a hunk of rock he picked up. But no, this is like specifically built onto it by the looks of it. And the camera pulls out of it to get a better view, because we are at his elbow. It's really interesting. And here comes the beginning of the end. His first weak spot, right on his back. Oh, my fucking back. You're getting old, man. You got some of that back pain. Sometimes that is just really annoying because he'll immediately move his hand away once he gets to it. Like once he puts his hand out, it's like, oh, come on, really? Because then you just jump off by accident. Oh, could you stop moving your hand? I need to climb up his wrist. Yeah, because he does that. Oh, God. Let me climb, goddammit. There we are. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, he's got 3 weak points before you get to his actual weak spot. Which, by the way, is on his head, the very top of his head. Yeah, this one also suffers from that hand problem from before. I also can't climb any higher than this because he will, well, there's nowhere to go. That right there is not just energy, that is fire. Oh god. This bit's a little confusing, because unlike every other weak spot we've encountered, you don't just stab it. You gotta shoot it. Oh, come on. Lift your hand. Jesus. God, fuck. Am I forgetting something? Kill. I had to. I was gonna fall off anyway. Yeah, you're supposed to, like, shoot his shoulder, because he's got a weak spot, like, right up in there. But I kind of fucked it up, so... Whoopsie, guess we gotta go back. Okay, oh my god, yes, finally, I think I did it. Holy shit, this took way too fucking long. It's taken me almost 20 minutes to get to this fucking point. Okay, so the reason it's taken me so long is because getting the shot off on that hand was a fucking pain. Like, nothing was going right. Every time I stood up to take the shot, I'd either fall and need to grab myself again, or I'd make the shot and then something would go wrong. I think I kept getting moved into the, like, fire on his wrist, which then damaged me and pushed me off his fucking hand, which he holds outside of the length of his dress and throws you all the way to the bottom, which doesn't kill you. You can jump from his head to his feet And at full health, you won't die. You can fall a long fucking distance without dying in this game. But now that I'm up here, I'm pretty much set. Because it's got a good spot where you can just go back and get some stamina. But okay, I'm too far forward. Yeah, if I run low on stamina, I can go like rest on his like his trapezius muscles, like the back of his shoulders, to get some stamina back up, some grip back up. But holy god, that was so fucking frustrating. This is the worst I've ever fought Malice. I've been recording for almost an hour now. That took forever. I'm sorry I'm complaining. Look, I said before we started fighting this guy, aesthetically and design-wise, really cool. The way you actually fight him though, sucks. He's the worst. He's not the worst. There are others that I don't like more. But he's such a fucking pain to fight. And you can come back here and just sort of rest because he's not as shimmy shammy shaky, but he was still shimmy sham and shake to try and get me off. And they basically give you all the time in the world to kill him once you get up here. It's like, good job, you made it up here. Now just go through the trial and error of actually stabbing his weak spot. Sit down! There we go. Jesus fucking Christ, that was painful. I kind of wish he like ripped his mask off or his face off. That would have been pretty cool. You see the dress like collapse a bit in all its pieces. It's kind of sad because you can never come back here to see his like death state. He's the only one you can't come back to. Oh, I didn't get to do it in time. If you're lucky, you can kind of jump all the way off, and then like halfway in the air, the tentacles will get to you. Actually, I don't think they do, but I think they try, and then they just get you when you get in the ground. But now at the end of the game, finally, it's about time. And the group has caught up. Of course, the leader has to have the noble white steed, because of course he does. They made it to the temple. How they get inside, I don't know, because I'm pretty sure that door closed behind us. Yeah, it did. And we had the special magic sword to get in. They just get in. Some bullshit if you tell me. Something in my eye. That mask look familiar? It should. Kind of. I mean, it was 8 episodes ago, so probably not. They made it. Though the question is, why are they here, and are they here on time? Lord Amon. The answer to that question is no. Boom! There we go. Malice is destroyed. Though it's weird that one's done early, because that only happens after Wanda gets back. No. All of them have been destroyed. Yeah, you're kinda late, dudes. You fucked up a little bit. And there's someone on the altar. Mono. She actually has a similar sigil to the weak spot that the Colossi have. There he is, still dead. As I'd expect him to be. And there's Wanda. In the Family Guy death pose. This is kind of like the look into what happens to Wanda. Look at his hand. Yeah, this is like the look into what happens to Wanda in between each Colossus. He just sort of like gets picked up and taken back to the temple. Just gets floated back. So it does seem like it takes a couple of hours to get back to the temple. It's like Dorman's guiding hand picking him up and taking him back. I always like to think he goes through the hole in the ceiling. He's reciting a prayer. Yep, he just gets plopped there. And there's the sword. My sword. The sword that seals the darkness. Can you see it? Hey, what's up, little shadowy dudes? Wanda's not looking so good. Got horns. Sounds weird and got the Colossus blue eyes. I don't believe this. So it was you after all. Do you have any idea what you've done? Implying history, I love it. Not only did you steal the sword, and trespass upon this cursed land, you used the forbidden spell as well. To be reduced to such a sight. You are only being used. Those 5 words tells you everything that's happening. Eradicate the source of the evil. Look, he's possessed by the dead. The dead Colossi. Which there's not 16 here, by the way. Hurry up! Do it! Ugh, and the fucking femur. But I hope that didn't hit the femoral artery. I got the black blood now too. It is better to put him out of his misery than to exist cursed as he is. Sorry, Wanda. You missed, dude. My face was right there. Yeah, even more black blood. Just like the Colossi. Yeah, he like stabbed Wanda through the lung. His tabard is all destroyed. I think it's called a tabard. It's that Colossus music. Have you figured out what's happening to Wanda yet? Yeah, all he cares about is Mono. Don't pull it out, man. That's how you die faster. And covered in the same black stuff as all the Colossi when they die. Same black smoke. You feel good about yourself, dude? I love that she's sort of almost like glowing. Like she feels abnormally bright. You know what I mean? Yeah, y'all done fucked up. So when people say there's a rumored 17th Colossus, this is what they're referring to. It's even got like fur in the smoke. Thou severed our body into 16 segments for an eternity in order to seal away our power. Yeah, that's Dorman. We, Dorman, have arisen anew. He's been resurrected! Yeah, Dorman's back and Daddy's pissed. We have borrowed the body of this warrior. Yeah, I won't be needing anything. Yeah, come on, I'll get you. It's like the rest of his soul, like the 16 segments, they're just like coming into him to like give him the rest of his power. Place a seal over the entire shrine before it's too late. Fun fact, Shit's about to get interesting. Because we're in control. I'm telling you, we are always in control of Wanda. From the start of the game to the end of the game. I know there's a bunch of different attacks you can do. I don't remember what they are though. There's one where you like spew fire. Yeah, like that. It does absolutely nothing to them though, apparently. God, now you can really understand why it's such a difficult thing to kill the pesky fucking humans. Like how it was so difficult for Wanda to be killed by the giant Colossi. I can't even hit them correctly. Come on, speed fire on him. Get him, Dorman. What is he doing? There we go. Get him with the fire, which apparently does nothing. Slam him! Slam him! Yeah! Come on and slam! And welcome to the jam! I know there's one you can, like, sweep across the ground. I don't know how to do it. Damn. Get back here, you sons of bitches. Damn it. Yeah, you can't actually kill them. You can damage them or you can slam at them all you like, all you want. You can't actually kill them or stop them. It's just fun. This is a good bit of fun. Yeah, that's sort of like the rumored 16th Colossus. Or 17th Colossus, sorry. That people want to exist, and they sort of had concept art. I think originally there was like 50-something Colossi, and then they cut out a bunch of them to like make the game a little bit better, and they got it down to like 16 solid ones. Ready my horse. The sword that seals the darkness. That's actually what the sword is called, by the way. Careful, you're gonna cut yourself. Be gone, foul beast! Good job, dude. What did that do? Yeah, it does a lot. That sword has a lot of fucking power. Like, that's not just any old sword. That's a very special, powerful sword. Yeah, it's sealing Dorman again. Sucking away its power. Also, music sound familiar? That's the music that plays whenever you kill a Colossus. As it fades away, it comes back to a familiar figure. We go back to Wanda. Slippery, buttery feet Wanda. Alright, get over to the side, get over to the side. Come on, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. There we go. We got it, we got it, we got it. Yeah, it can't get us now. Can't get it. Fuck. Hold on, Wanda. You can try and hold on all you like. You can hold on for minutes, hours, however long you want. It doesn't matter. In the end, you always get taken. I want to see Wanda's face. Oh, Jesus. What is... I don't know what happened there. Oh, come on, Wanda. Hold on. Hold on, Wanda. Hold on. Whee! Oh, I wanted to jump into the pool. Oh well. Yep. Now the darkness has been sealed. It is kind of cruel that they force you to play that. Like, yeah, you can try, but you can't change anything. There's only one ending. And it's the ending where Wanda dies. And so does Dorman. Well, Dorman doesn't die, he just gets... It just gets sealed again. Not in 16 parts, but it gets sealed. Y'all better run real fucking fast. That's really quick. That dude in back's 100% dying. Look how far behind he is. Yeah, now no one can ever come back to this place. Ever. Which no one was supposed to be here to begin with. It's a seal, I mean, it's called the Sealed Lands, or the Forbidden Lands. I think it's referenced as both. It's Wanda's music. Yeah, poor Mono. But Dorman did keep his word. Dorman kept its promise. It did bring back the soul of this woman, of Mono. It just cost Wanda everything. Which he did say he was willing to do. It was just Dorman's plan from the beginning. Take Wanda's body so that they can escape and seek vengeance. But also willing to, you know, pay the debt that they are owed. Hey, at least you got a nice place to live. It's just unfortunate you have no idea where you are, or what this place is, or how you got here. And then the devs do the most evil fucking thing in existence. Just when you think everything's come to a close, everything's all nice, for the most part, they do this. Aggro is still alive and limping. Fucking evil. I've always been under the impression that Mono, as soon as she saw Aggro, she knew the horse. Like, she knew who Aggro was, or who Aggro belonged to and what they meant. And this sort of told Mono everything she needed to know, that, it was Wanda that brought me here. And by the fact that Aggro is injured and Wanda's not here, he's probably dead. There we go. In memory of Susan Benedict in the heart of the studio, you touched it. Oh, that's very nice. I didn't know that was there, honestly. Yeah, that's it. We got a nice flash over every Colossus, all of their remains. Yeah, if you go back to the Colossi, you get this sort of filter and you can fight them again, but they are all like rubble like this. So, for the lore, which I said I was going to explain, from what I understand, basically, is every single Colossus was a piece of Dorman's soul, their being, and Avion's is floating on the water. But basically, killing each Colossus was freeing a piece of Dorman's soul, which were those shadow figures that were standing over Wanda every time we woke up after killing a Colossus. And it was it was Dorman that was picking us up and taking us back to the temple every single time we killed a Colossus. And those tendrils were that piece of Dorman that was sealed within the Colossi, entering Wanda to then use Wanda as an out, as a way to get out, to be free. And the only downside is that the sword that seals the darkness is called the sword that seals the darkness for a very good reason. Because it seals darkness, which Dorman is literally made of. Everything we see about the Colossi is like shadows and darkness. And there's also like a mix of land and building together. It's like this was once a very large, prosperous civilization that was then collapsed once Dorman arrived. And because Dorman arrived and everyone was gone, they sort of made the Colossi out of what remains. It explains why there's like shrines everywhere, these destroyed ruins and buildings and cities and such, and like why this place is known about to begin with. Like for Argus here, it was in the ruins of a destroyed city. And there's Malice, the only one that didn't become all sandy and decrepit and weird. Yep, they're still running. Yeah, during the game, you can actually get onto this bridge and cross the whole thing. There's nothing there, but you can do it. In fact, if you try to go through that little like gate there, there's just wind pushing you back, which has always been in my mind Dorman basically putting his hand in front of you and shoving you backwards so that you can't leave. And yeah, right there, when you get there, is just like a coin to pick up. That's all that's there. And yeah, these dudes are from the same village that Wanda and Mono are from, and the poor ungodly soul. Now no man shall ever trespass upon this place again. Yeah, I mean, you can't get down there. Should you be alive, if it's even possible to continue to exist in these sealed lands. Yeah, sealed lands. One day, perhaps you'll make atonement for what you've done. Yeah, and that's it. That's all the speaking lines. Yeah, I've always taken it as Mono and Wanda from the same village as those guys. Wanda stole this really important ancient relic of a sword that is revered as the sword that seals the darkness, much like the Master Sword is also the sword that seals the darkness. I didn't really think about that parallel, but yeah, the same thing. And after Wanda stole the sword, stole Mono's body, and left, they figured it out and basically tailed him here. Granted, he had a few legs up, but still. There's still something left of the boy. Reverted back to a baby with horns. And this is the big thing that sort of gets people to think that the game ties into another game by Team Eco, the game Eco, which I haven't played, by the way. I really should, maybe one day. That, I was like, fuck this, I'm gonna go find some food. That this boy is the boy from Eco. God damn it, my model's broken. But yeah, this boy is the boy from Eco, and because the boy in Eco has horns, and Wanda now has horns as a tiny little child. So then the running theory is like, it's in Eco, the like big queen person is Mono, I think, or the princess is Mono. The boy you play as is Wanda, and this, I think they're like back in the same village, but it's like many years have passed, obviously, because in Eco you're playing as a boy, not a baby. There's a lot of stuff. I probably didn't cover everything, but that's like my general understanding of the story. I mean, that's why I'm yapping about it now, is so that I could get through the credits, so that I can show all of this in-between credit stuff. Which is how credits should be done, by the way, in my opinion. Yeah, what we're seeing right now in this garden, you can also get to while playing the game. It's hard, and you need to have a lot of stamina for it, but you can get here. You have to climb like up the side of the temple. It's really difficult. It's a nice challenge to do, though. There's not much up here. There's a couple animals, there's some fruit to get, and that's about it. Yeah. There is life here. Like, there's flowers blooming, there's trees, a lot of greenery. Some butterflies now. and some deer. It's like the curse that was wrought upon by Dorman has been lifted now that they've been sealed properly this time. Because throughout the whole game, all we've seen is a couple of like eagles, some turtles or tortoises that I didn't actually get to see, and some salamanders. But now there's like birds, there's butterflies, there's a deer, a few deer, there's a squirrel right there as well. Like, there's a lot of different animals around. Life is coming back to these lands. Yeah, see, there's more birds. I've always taken it as like, Mono is the harbinger of this life because of the life that Dorman gave her. And once again, we follow the eagle. I don't know what significance this eagle has, but they're very important. Because we follow it at the start of the game and at the end of the game. Yeah, it's not a bad ending. It's not a sad ending. It's like it's a very bittersweet ending. Yeah, all that other stuff at the top of the temple, I don't think you can get to. At least I've never tried. I actually really like this song. It's very nice. There it is. Yeah. Can you see why I love this game? Like, sure, there's not a lot to it. It's pretty simple, all things considered. But it's so fascinating, and it's so well done. And most of all, it's so underappreciated. There's so much about this game. And it kind of just got left in the dust. Like, in 2005, granted, there were a lot of games that would come, a lot of good games that came out in 2005. But it's like, the game is so good. There's so much in it. There's so much lore. It's so fascinating. It's such a different game. And then we finally see the night sky as the eagle leaves to a new land. Yeah, I really, really wish we could get a new game in this series and like see more about this world, because I'm so interested in it. Or even just another game like this in general. And there we go. Also, that font is Papyrus. Sorry. Now, I would love to see more of this game, like more by these devs, all that sort of shit. Yeah, that's how you get the time attack mode to like get extra challenges and shit. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, this is the start of the game that I want you to see, but I've skipped it every single time. Following the same eagle mirrors the start, mirrors, oh, sorry, the end mirrors the start. The eagle went into the valley of the place, and then at the end it went out with a very similar view. Yeah, I am gonna leave this episode, I'm gonna leave this game here. This is a very, very fun game. I know it's very niche and not very many people watched it, but I frankly do not care. I love this game. I've been wanting to play it I've been pretty on and off about wanting to play it because I'm like, it's super niche, I'm not sure people will like it. It's also, like, I've played it before, but arguably I would say playing it before makes it a better experience because you're not watching me struggle with all that. God damn it, I forgot it does this. Yeah, I would argue that playing the game, having already played it before makes it a better experience because I know what I'm doing. I know how things work. You're not watching me struggle with how to like actually fight the Colossus, where to go, what to do, like all that sort of stuff. It's just a very solid linear experience of knowing what to do, where to go, getting that little bit of insight, all that sort of stuff. I think it makes it a better overall experience to enjoy. Granted, I would love to see people play this for the first time. It's such a fascinating game. It's such an interesting game. I would love to watch someone play it for the first time. But unfortunately, it's such a niche game, I don't think many have, or would, or are willing, even though it does have a 2018 remake. Granted, 2018 was 8 years ago. Crazy, I know. But I would love to see it as well. I don't know. It's such a good game. I've yapped for long enough. If you're new around here, consider subscribing. I upload daily. Check out all links in the description. I greatly appreciate it. Be sure to follow me on Twitch. I stream twice a week, every Wednesday and Friday, as well as sometimes on Sundays for reacts. Thank you very much to my patrons. I love you guys. That's gonna do it for me. I thank you all very much for your patronage.